I'm not going to be live the rest of the week. We're going to play things that I think could be remotely serviceable to start. I'm not just going to sign up and play a bunch of cards that are obviously actively bad. Yeah, Strong Guy could be something reasonable. Surfer's good. Moon Girl's probably good. Plan to hit all of those things. Priority here, so Bar Sinister's real good for our White Widow. Yeah, the Proxima Strong Guy shell could be a potential fit for her. Stormbright. I want to Stormbright later on because, I want to have a chance. You want to Storm on 4 so you can Legion it on 5 as the TLDR. Gamers, this is like the very wrong chat to be in if you want to like tell me how unplayable you think the card is before you've ever played a game with it. Please go somewhere else where they're gonna tolerate your lazy, stupid takes. Yeah, Blink's perfect. Blink lets me go Storm into Blink the Storm into something else. I think High Evo Wasp is such an excellent comparison of Makkari, though. Because, like, people are acting like a 0-4 is terrible. When, like, in reality, like, a 0-4, a 0-3 was nerfed. Yeah, because it was too good. I assume this is game winning. They're stuck in the middle, and they're gonna be stuck everywhere here. I think in general, anytime a new card releases and it isn't like High Evolutionary or Blob or Red Guardian, people tend to undersell how good it's going to end up being. If Quantum Tunnel pulled 80, it would have been sad. Why would it have been sad? Oh, you mean last turn? No, I think we still would have won that. We would have been able to blink the left. I mean, the Modoc didn't matter. They're locked out of the game either way. Makkari gets to pop out here, but she wasn't relevant in why we won the game, yeah?
Victory.
Makkari does have a very slick animation, yes. Yeah, so this Storm into Legion lock the game has been around for a little while, but I don't actually think I've ever seen it played with Blink for added redundancy, which is nice. And then this deck's always wanted to like have a bunch of cards that play to the board early for points, so Makkari does potentially actively solve a thing it wants to do, which is get more stats down for less energy cheaply. Can Makkari run to Professor X lanes? Is Makkari moving into a Professor X lane? I think is the answer to your question. It's the reason you didn't opt for War Machine in the deck, because of the redundancy combo we just mentioned. If War Machine is in my deck, it costs 4 energy, and then blinking a 3 isn't guaranteed to get me Legion. So we made a conscious deck building choice with, what's it called? Why do you toss Nebula on the right turn 1 versus mid? Because it forces my opponent to playing Nebula on the right forces your opponent to play a potentially valuable card like Angela or Ravoda to an unknown location that could be detrimental to it on the second turn. That answers if Makkari is a move. I'm truly confused why anybody would think Makkari would be a move. Like, why would anyone have thought that? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna do this here, and then we will blink this into Legion to turn off Isle of Silence. So they get locked out of the center. That's sad. I think it's still just this.
Breaking news. This just in.
Storage chair, unfortunately.
Escaped.
Blink, Sunspot, and Pray. What am I praying to get, chat? There needs to be an out in your deck to play to if you're going to take an RNG play. An Infinite.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Wind, aid my hand.
Got him. If there was a point where certain decks needed to have priority, like Oh Galactus, Makkari could be struck there. I agree.
Victory.
We're kind of the bad guys? No, Chad, there's a Makkari in my deck. I'm the hero of this story.
Oh, snap.
Might be embracing Legion Brain this go round.
Opponent snapped.
Top Keck Hero. Do 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 do. Okay, so they're through Shuri, they're through Taskmaster, they're through Red Hulk. I really needed to draw anything that wasn't Blink so I could soak to win the left and then also win the right. I think we're dead, unfortunately. We get to flip a coin though. We get to flip a coin. They should leave because they're dead to anything that's, you know, a little bit less, but... No, I'm not retreat laning. I'm gonna flip a coin. I wanna play more games. Are they gonna play here or are they gonna play here? I think they play here and we soak. Lost the coin flip. Unlucky. That's so sad. That's such an awful stay on their part. They're literally just dead to 7, just like any card. They're literally dead to any card that costs 3 or less. Get out of my game. This bump. Oh, video gamers. Love one of our 2-drops or Nebula next turn, but it's pretty solid otherwise. I know people always feel bad when they lose coin flips, but like, you're supposed to stay in for true 50-50s like that in that last game. I know it feels bad to lose it, but it's statistically optimal to stay in positions like that. Black Widow, and then we'll Storm, and then we'll Blink Storm into Legion and lock it up. Makkari into not the Sunspot path was ideal there for sure.
Wind, aid my hand.
This puts me to 9 here, but this is probably getting +2, yeah? At 7 over here, they'd be at 1, 2, 3, 9. Alright, I'll put this in the middle. I guess they could get blue marble and it'll mess up my math. Makkari running won't be targeted by Blink. Right, it will not. You're not playing the card. This wins all the time. Hey, even without playing it, we win all the time.
Victory.
Makkari's points looking useful there. I want to see. Gladiator seems good. Gladiator is a generically very reasonable 3 energy card. The Blink making the Legion Storm Lockout more redundant is not something I'd ever thought about before, but it's definitely the interesting part that this deck is going on. Makkari giving us stats is obviously fine, whatever. It's very nice, very nice.
Snap.
No, that's Makkari that's in their deck.
Wind, aid my hand.
This deck's inability to get 8 cubes affect its competitive viability from a cube equity perspective. Nah, probably not. I think there's plenty of decks, plenty of good Marvel Sap decks over the last couple of years have had pretty deterministic board states going into the last turn. Makkari gives your opponent extra points. That's fine. Unless Nocturne chooses violence, we win here.
Victory.
Jeff, if this becomes meta, I will sue. You'll be hearing from my lawyers, Hogland. Jeff's on a toxic deck. Chat, I only decided to start with this deck because I'm going on vacation for the next 5 days and I won't have to exist to play against it, okay? Basically, haha, get fucked is my point. Yes, they are definitely a Killmonger deck. Yo, me all secrets. I can just let this happen.
All systems go.
I think they're torched.
Victory.
Remember, Sunspot's a good little communist, so when you have more than one of him, they all share the energy nice and evenly. Snap because Adelan is detrimental to my opponent and White Widow's good on Sinister London. Anytime your opponent's putting more cards back into their deck than you are with Adelan, you're technically a bit favored. Your opponent playing Makkari with Strong Guide helped him to your hand. Yeah, that sounds about right. How long can you keep a card pinned to the collector shop? Until you buy it or unpin it. Well, they have Moon Knight. Their Killmonger just got pinned. That's so good for us. And their Brood? Excuse me? This.
Aid my hand.
This. Do this. This deck feels way more real than I wanted it to be, chat. I apologize to everyone's remainder of your week. Enjoy your 5-turn games of Marvel Snap. Boo this, man. I deserve your boos. This has been way more competitive than it should be. I accept. You should jeer, okay? Two extra cards and no one drop. Rip. Drawing the card actually doesn't matter here. Our hands are full. forgot they had Cosmo. That's so sad. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Yeah, I think we're done here. We're gonna finally get some cubes off their Cosmo. What the hell is even going on? What is happening? What is happening? Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. Help. I don't think this is game winning. It's only 14 here.
Escaped.
That's actually a really good thought I hadn't considered, Ben. That's probably worth building around, is that Makkari is good with Circe, since the best thing to be Circeing is 3 energy cards. That's a really good take. I like that take a lot.
Snap.
Star is obviously great for the home team. Oh my god, so is that. Oh lordy. Lordy. Legion just like salivating here. Ready to go.
Victory.
Good Makkari locations too, actually, yeah.
Snap.
If Brood were in trouble. Not. Sweet baby Jesus! Our combo dodged the hell cow. Oh baby. Oh baby. Sometimes lucky rubber ducky. I can't storm mid, chat. I need Storm to be in the same location I'm blinking. Or that I'm legioning because of blink. They could kill Daddy S this turn. It's a little scary. Oh, baby. 5 turns of Marvel Snap. It's all you need when you got Makkari, gamers. You know what else you need? These lovely adverts to help keep the lights on. We'll see you in 120 seconds for some more of this delicious, delectable evil. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Is Makkari required for this deck? No, you can win games without her. I don't think Makkari is going to be a must-have, can't replace card in any deck. I think even if she's playable, she's not going to be archetype defining. Yeah, Blink is 100% more important for this deck than Makkari. Not close. I think she'll be optimal enough in any Moon Girl deck, maybe. I don't know. None of the Moon Girl decks are particularly competitive at the moment is the problem. That's definitely going to be the next thing that we try is Moon Girl stuff. I don't know that I intend to get around to trying Surfer today. I expect there will be a lot of Makkari Surfer content, and I think I want to spend the afternoon coloring outside of the lines. Is Lizard the optimal choice in this deck? Definitely. Your opponent, generally speaking, is not going to have time to fill their locations across from your Lizard. Dakin Strong Guy. Maybe, I don't know, like, I feel like Dakin and Strong Guy decks probably just need to be full of tech cards. And then you're winning with tech cards, you're not really winning with the Strong Guy stuff. Maybe something to try, but... Silk could be okay. I never really think you want Lizard slot to be a 2-5. I think Lizard and White Widow can be a mixture of Lizard, White Widow, Silk, Medusa. I think White Widow and Lizard are probably the best of those two because, again, it's unlikely that your opponent has time to fulfill. To mitigate the downsides that these cards provide. I do not think Shauna is a particularly great Marvel Step card in general. This deck really isn't an exception to that.
This land can never be fully known.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Colors! Get that trickle-down economy in action. Welcome to Helglandia's latest Shillionaire. Be sure to drop me a message on the Discord server to get you access into Beverly Shills. And our next Shillionaire will now only have to spend 999,830 shillings, as 170 people have now claimed that button. Why retreat the last game? Because my hand wasn't very good and the opponent snapped, signifying their hand was good. First the clutter deck, and now this. Jeff has become a supervillain. You're not wrong.
Opponent snapped.
All right, Arid, Jesus. Take the wheel, bud. Embrace Legion Brain! Just this, yeah? I could do this into this. This could storm the center, though. Yeah, I don't risk, like, Carnage or Beast happening this way. That's funny right there. All right, so statistically, we would have won. Statistically, we would have won there. Their stay for total number of points was very bad. They technically stayed with only 11 here because our Black Widow gave them +1. If our blink had been statistically average, we win that. Rough. The process was right, I repeat, as I cry myself to sleep. It wasn't even Nocturne's fault this time, that's true. Accurate. So if we draw Blink, we can actually end on a 3 over here and then blink it up the following turn, yeah? Which is excellent. We'll go Nocturne into Sunspot, Black Widow. That's a little unfortunate. Phoenix Force with a good drop. Oh, that's sad. It means I can't top deck Link anymore. They missed a draw and they still have Phoenix Force on curve? Yeah, that tracks. I'm not lucky enough to have this happen shit. Okay, so the hope here is that Nocturne chooses violence and then Legion distributes that violence accordingly.
I am Iron Man.
They move this here, and then they play Living Tribunal. They'll be at 28, 37, 39, 41. 41 divided by 3 is 14 everywhere, so I lose.
Such is my judgment.
Hey, thanks for the minis, Lunatic. Should be a good rest of it. Alright, let's do one or two more with this. Feels like when we run close to average, it's pretty reasonable. Does M'Baku come out in a flood if he's still in the deck? He does, yes.
Opponent snapped.
Depending on what deck they're playing, Legion, Crimson, Cosmos on turn 5 could be very game-winning. I'm hoping to avoid drawing a 3-drop with a 1 or a 2 here. Ideally a 2 since they have Red Hulk. I think we're doing this. We know they have a 13 power Red Hulk in hand. Their Darkhawk is going to be 11 currently. Could like Rock Slide us or something this turn to make it potentially larger though. Stack, yeah, that tracks. don't think we had any outs there, right? I could have switched these two to win the flip. We could have put Jeff here for -4 at 15, and we could have put Blink here for +4 at 5. But that loses if they leave their Jeff the same, so I needed my Blink to be in the same spot as their Jeff at the end there. And there was also the Red Hulk in the mix too as far as flips go. Someone earlier commented that they felt like this deck was a one trick because we have one specific thing we're really trying to do. And honestly, it doesn't really feel that way to me, because while obviously Storm into Legion locking the game out is the most powerful thing our deck is capable of, like a lot of the games where we aren't assembling that are like that last game where we've just been losing 50-50s at the end to narrowly lose. It's funny that, it's funny to me that drawing Legion is actually worse than just having Blink with Legion in the deck, the way this plays out. Is his deck including Luke as a way to scam more games? Oh, you mean like with negative locations in Legion? Yeah, I can see that. Maybe you play it with over like Black Widow or something. Oh, they ordered the Widow's Bite wrong. That's funny.
Victory.
Our deck's really good against Limbo decks, I bet. Probably an accurate statement.
Oh, snapped.
You got 7 turns, 5's as high as I can go. You can't do better.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay. Can they beat me if I cut one of their spots off? I think they can.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Random Spider-Man? Are you kidding me right now, gamer? Are you kidding me? Does this beat Absorbing Man? Absorbing Man puts them to 18. I go to 18. I go to 22, 24. They'll be plus 8 here at 16, so I'll be plus 8. This full ties Absorbing Man. I lose to Odin. I do lose to Odin.
Are ye worthy?
No, wait, it's still a full tie? Did I miscount Absorbing Man? Oh, you know what I miscounted? I miscounted, when they Odin, Surfer doesn't power himself up. Okay, we're good. Funny game.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
God, we would have won that by so much if they hadn't lucked into Spider-Man. Just absolutely crunched them. Why does everybody keep calling me a villain? Makkari makes me a hero, shit. Oh, they're not afraid of T-Bolt's tower because they're, because they're Luke Cage deck. That makes sense. I need priority here, I think, so they can't magic me out of the Great Portal, but we should have that, yeah. I'll put this here, actually, because these can move. I don't just want to pull their wog, Chad. I want to end the game. Change right. We're changing everything, chat. We're turning Storm into Legion and everything is flooding. Do you think they're roping because they know they're torched? Feels like they know they're torched angle. Yeah, 100%. They knew they were torched, so they walked away from the computer. honestly, so one, the Lockout combo with Blink was coming together very frequently in a way that felt solid. But honestly, the big thing that this deck feels like it hammered into me is just how good Legion is consistently. I've talked about this card being underappreciated in the metagame a lot recently, and this deck really feels like it hammered into my brain how much that is the case. Even when we're not Storm Comboing with him, there's just so many locations that he feels reasonable into. I think one suggestion that I really like is I think I'd probably try Luke Cage over Black Widow. So that way you can combo Legion on negative locations, even when your Storm is nowhere to be found. Do you think Makkari is best in the I think that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try this Chaos Hat. This deck always wanted more ways to put stats on the board early, and we definitely won a handful of the games that we were locking people out because of Makkari's stats. So. I think you could definitely budget White Widow for Medusa or Silk, and if you're missing Red Guardian, sub Red Guardian for Luke Cage instead of Black Widow. I don't think White Widow is 100% necessary. I think you need Blink. Blink's not optional. Blink is important to give you redundancy at getting your legions out. But I think you could definitely sub White Widow for Medusa or Silk, just other cheap cards that give you big stats early. And then Red Guardian. I want to fit a Luke Cage in here anyways, and Red Guardian or Black Widow's the cut for that. So that would be